I was out here doing my daily watering on the garden, and I so happened to bend down just a little bit. Y'all see that? Those are my Kentucky green beans. Kentucky green beans. I don't know how you're supposed to take them out, but I was told that the faster you take them off, the more you get. So the sooner you remove them, the more you'll get. And there are plenty. Excuse the, oh Lord, it's a bunch. Oh Lord. I don't guess you're supposed to take them off like that. But yeah, that's what I did. Snatched it on off. Anywho, there are some more in here. Guess I need to watch some pruning videos on how to harvest green beans, because I done tore that up. But anywho, got a new bell pepper. Oh, it's two. Can't see. It's two. 1 and 2. Tomatoes are getting bigger. They're getting bigger. I planted this up on Monday evening. That's mosaic coleus, fire red coleus, and in between the coleus I have New Look Dusty Miller that I started from seed. I started the New Look Dusty Miller from seeds, the fire red coleus, and I got these mosaic, this right here from Rural King, $2 for 6. And I repeated the same thing in this flower pot as well. And that right there is white salvia. So yeah, that's what it looks like in this area of the backyard with our chimney up. The marigolds are coming into bloom. Aren't they pretty? We have some more okra coming in. I stuck a marigold in there in the pot. I got to put it in there. But I just finished watering everything in. This bloom right here, I wish y'all could see it in the morning times. It's like it's magnetic. When it opens up at night, and in the daytime it closes up. And that's that morning glory. Beautiful. We have our bird bath out here, which I only seen one bird get in that bath, and it was a red bird. And it was sitting on the side. I don't think it was in the water, but yeah, we have that out here. And we have more. I have another cucumber that I need to remove too. Her. And there's another one down in there. But we have a cluster of large cherry tomatoes. She is really doing her thing. I'm proud. And y'all see my beets. I am struggling with this cabbage and these collard greens. Just look like I don't know what I'm doing. And in reality, I really don't. I think I'm gonna cut it out and start over. And this time I'll make sure I put some Slug Be Gone or whatever that stuff is. But the watermelons, as we always video. Get off of me. Whoa, What kind of bug is that? Sick of that bug. Anyway, back to the regular schedule program. That's the cantaloupe. She's getting huge. See if I can get it from this angle. She's getting big. And that's another one. Yeah, something is really eating on my leaves, on my plants. The hydrangeas are starting to get blooms on them, and I'm loving it. They're starting to get some bulbs. The butterfly bush doing excellent. I did get some of the plants off of this table. Like I said, I just watered everything, so it looked a little distressed, but the bell pepper, and there's another bell pepper right here. Hold on, put these peas down. Y'all see, those are the peas that I collected today. But on this bell pepper, it's a new pepper. Something has eaten it, has gotten inside of it, and I hope whatever it is die. Got another one. That's a marigold. I did plant up basil and put a pepper plant in there, and the leaves came off of there. I don't know what happened. Maybe a squirrel been over here or something. I am going to take out the lettuce, because if you can see over here on my kitchen windowsill, the lettuce has bolted, and that's not what you want. You don't want your lettuce to bolt. So I'm going to take that out and put some collard greens in there. We get some things around here when he gets, and she has several blooms, several bugs on her. The salvia is doing great. The real Samba put out 4 new blooms. I picked them, and those are what we have left over. Skin, the air conditioning, the perfect perfusion rose started to bloom out. I do plan on putting her in the ground, and I keep saying that, but I have to do it because some of her roots are showing. Mr. Lincoln is blooming again. Isn't that beautiful? I don't think it has a smell. Let's see. No smell. This flower bed in front of the house has just whoosh. Looks beautiful. I had some trees cut so that sago palm right there can get some light. So I had to cut some branches out of here. And that looks good. That looks really good. This is hubby cabbage that we had from the fall. This flower pot and the other one on the other side, when I say that I started these from seeds and those petunias have taken off, love it. Lavender. My purple salvia, it overwintered from last year, so that's looking good. And everything on this side of the yard and the flower bed seem to be struggling. I'm not gonna say struggling, let me take that back. It doesn't grow or perform as thick as this side does. This lavender, I got it the same time that I bought the lavender for this one, and this how big it has gotten. I'm gonna take those pansies out and put some super petunias in there, and then this pot here looks good, but I don't know. Turn it this way. Well, turn it back the other way, because it looks more full on the other side. It looks more full on this side. So, yeah. See how this side is, it got spaces, but I believe this side is longer than the other side. Step back so y'all can see. I believe this side is longer than that side. I really do believe it is, but I'm gonna add something over here so that I can fill in those gaps, and especially cover up that little white drain thing. I don't like that. I did buy some sod to put down here to test to see if I could get it to grow. And well, I didn't buy it, somebody blessed me with it. He gave me four. Did he give me 4 pieces? 4 pieces. They were small, so I put them here. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of sod, and it has rooted, thank God. My hibiscus, fire and ice are doing well, and they flank the sidewalk. And then this flower pot here, I just threw a bunch of stuff up in here. We got some Dusty Miller, some Snapdragon. That's the pink Snapdragon. And then this is a Microphylla hydrangea, which has a bloom. And pretty, right? Alright, so this flower bed is doing good as well. These are little lime hydrangeas. Those are butterfly bushes. And then another little lime, which is about to start blooming. That's how it looks when it starts to bloom. Now this one, this flower bed right here. This is my hosta garden. I don't know the name of these hostas. I just liked them and I just stuck them in the ground. And I think I want another one of those, that one right there, to put over here to balance it out. Which I could take the 2 that's in the pot. The pot right there, those 2 black pots, the little small barrels, and I could stick them in the ground. But that hydrangea right there is a Microphylla, and I don't think it's gonna bloom. I think I made the mistake and cut all the blooms off, because those hydrangeas, the Microphylla hydrangeas, you can't cut them too much because you'll cut off the blooms. They set their blooms from last season for this season, but that's the lesson learned. These petunias that's in the ground in the front of this flower bed, I started those from seeds. That's another hydrangea, Microphylla. Isn't that pretty? I see the rabbits been over here eating. And that's another hydrangea. And of course I do have some purple salvia over here as well. But yeah, everything over here looks good. And then the lemon tree is doing well. That is her right there. And the plum tree is doing good as well. I do plan on putting 1, maybe 2 more trees, fruit trees out here. I'm not sure yet. I do want a cherry tree, but I don't know. I was gonna get a peach tree, but I said, what's the purpose of me getting a peach tree when my dad already has 2 peach trees and they are fruiting like crazy. We've already ate 2 of the peaches off the tree. And I went over there this evening and he has 5 more growing. But this is a look at the garden. I want to take the greenhouse down, but I need to keep it up. But I want to take it down, so I'm very indecisive about that. But this is how the garden is looking. I try to keep it cute so that it doesn't look bad in the neighbors' eyesight, because I don't want to look at ugly things when I come outside. So I want to make sure they see pretty things as well. Now let's talk about this canna lily. You see them blooms. I thought this was the red one. I thought this and the one over here was the same thing. I think it is, but I don't know. This one, leaves are darker. You see how dark? Beautiful, beautiful leaves. And how light these leaves are. I think I made a boo-boo. But yeah. it might be time to start harvesting some more of the mustards. I do have some turnips growing. I started them from seeds inside the house, and I will be taking those lettuces out of that pot and put the turnips in there. Take all that lettuce out over there up against the house and put one of them gonna have turnips, and then one gonna have what it is, the collard greens. So I'm gonna do the collard greens in there, and turnips and mustards. But it's another kind of greens. I can't think of it. Collard green, turnips, mustards. Collard green, turnips, mustards. Oh, that's all of them, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna take them out and designate some mustards in here and collard greens over here. But I might just put all collard greens because my family does collard greens, so yeah. But yes, look at these canna lilies. So I think it may be the same color because this bloom is the same and this leaves are light green like the other one. And I try to mimic whatever I put on one side, I try to put it on the other side. The strawberries are getting huge. When I say huge, huge. I don't see any fruits coming on them, so I don't know, but she getting big, y'all. And she going down inside this other flower pot. Who told her to go down there? And this one is about to bloom too, and it's gonna be the same color as she is. But I think it's 4 of the same colors, and I hope it is, because I think that'll really look pretty. It'll make the backyard pop more. But I'm very, 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 very pleased with how this turned out. I love it. My idea was to put splashes of turquoise all over the garden. Now these little pots right here, they're supposed to go in the front yard, and we'll probably get it done. I'm not sure. Maybe my husband will put them in. But yeah, these are the beans that we harvested today. Aren't they pretty? We have Kentucky green beans, y'all. All right. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And leave me a green bean emoji. Yes, a green bean emoji if you can, to let me know that you got to the end of the video. Alrighty. Thanks you guys for watching. Have a great day. Green beans. Everybody say green beans. Bye.